From temperature settings to lighting, security, even distributed music and video, electronic automation is the buzz. However, in this age of high technology, sometimes the usefulness of less complicated security systems can be overlooked.
Many times, people don't feel comfortable or don't need a full-blown security system, so they would just like some security that they can depend on, that they can understand.
I had considered putting in a bunch of different security systems, but most of them were far too intrusive, playing on my fears and paranoias, setting alarms and resetting them for the house, motion detectors and glass break detectors.
Well, in the past, the biggest problem that we've had is the reliability. Raccoons, dogs, cats, and blowing wind and bushes could cause these motion lights and motion sensors to go off inadvertently, false trip, turn the lights on. So it wasn't reliable. Another thing that enters into it, motion sensing outside is designed for people, not for objects. So it doesn't work well with cars, doesn't work well with bicycles or things like that.
Advances in technology have allowed for the creation of vehicle detection sensors that don't cry wolf, with constant false alerts. The system Ryan Gitman installed detects subtle changes in the Earth's magnetic field that occur when moving metal approaches a given point. Developed and refined over 27 years by the engineers at Preferred Technologies Group, this driveway alert system reacts to these magnetic variations and is able to trigger lighting, audible alerts, and, if desired, security cameras.
A key difference between the magnetometer technology and the standard motion sensors is that we're only sensing the movement of steel, which means we're not going to have false alarms. So it's about the only technology that you would dare put an annunciator on. The family never, ever drives into a dark driveway again, never walks into a dark house again, and always knows when somebody is coming up the drive, which is extremely important when you have children alone or the wife alone. They can actually see the car, know if it's a stranger, lock the door, and the children can even call their parents so that they have a lifeline until the stranger goes away.
Well, if you can see this probe here, this is the heart of the system. This is the actual sensing device here, and this is actually trenched or buried up to the driveway or wherever the controller is, and then from there it's interfaced with the lights or the noise or whatever you've interfaced it with. Traditionally, we like to incorporate lights, of course, annunciators, both in the main part of the house, in the bedroom area, and in the case of this house here, we put an annunciator in the pool area outside. So if they were swimming in the pool and a car drove up, of course they wouldn't hear the doorbell if they came to the door, but they'll know that someone's in the yard, in the driveway. They have visitors.
What I like about the system is from the time that you're alerted that somebody's coming in your driveway to the fact that they get to your door gives you a few moments. So whether it is to gather yourself or to get dressed, whatever it is, you have that time as opposed to bang, there they are right at your door.
In today's world, security and peace of mind are more important than ever. With a bit of careful consideration, more people just might find the comfort they desire.
This is our only product line, and we've just continually refined it and made it better, and to the point where technically we have no peers.
This magnetometer technology that Cartell has taken into the future is an old technology. However, the lightning arrest, the reliability, the recognition of just the metal moving is something that they have engineered into the product because this is their sole focus. So that's what I have seen that made it superior to the rest of the products.
But you see, everything about this is tailored to the home. You can reset the lights coming in, you can put them on the timer so you don't have to go out at night or leave the lights on while you're gone. And the exit shuts the probe off for up to 15 minutes. So if Dad has to leave in the middle of the night, doesn't want to wake up the family, he can shut the probe off, drive by the probe without waking up the family. So everything really, all the features are aimed at the home.
I have seen so many advances with this type of technology that in the future I see this as common as a doorbell.
Our systems work. If they're put in right, if they're grounded correctly, they generally don't give any problems, and you don't hear about them for years.